When I was younger, running was about pushing limits. But now that I'm in my 60s, I've learned something even more powerful. It's not about running harder, it's about running smarter. And the best part, science agrees. Today I'm sharing 5 research-backed insights that help runners like us stay healthy, strong, and ageless. These aren't just tips from experience, these are backed by studies, data, and years of running. So let's jump in. Hi, I'm Ralph, the Ageless Runner. I'm all about helping you run smarter, go longer, and stay ageless. Thank you for being here. First up is one I covered recently, and that's the Aarhus University study out of Denmark, published in the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy. It looked at recreational runners and found that increasing the distance of your longest run by more than 30% in a single month made runners 5 times more likely to get injured. Doesn't mean you get injured, but just really increases your risk. So the findings really changed how I train. They really changed more about how I look at training. I now increase long runs gradually, often no more than a half to a mile every week or two, especially when I'm training and building for a race. It's really important to be careful. If you want to minimize injury, don't have too big of a jump in your running load. Whether you measure your running load by time or distance, keep that certainly below 30%, ideally in that 5 to 10% window. Now let's talk about run-walk intervals. Jeff Galloway, who's the creator and guru in this area, his own research with over 1 million runners has shown that planned walk breaks reduce fatigue, preserve form, and lead to fewer injuries. There's also supporting biomechanical research showing that breaking up running with short walk breaks reduces musculoskeletal load, especially on the knees and hips. Again, that's going to help those injuries. So for me, I typically run 2 minutes and walk 30 seconds. That's my interval. It works great for me. Helps me go the distances I want, helps me recover well and enjoy the run. Now that's a 4-to-1 ratio, and I generally recommend keeping your run-walk ratio below 6-to-1. If you get too high in your ratio, well, it's like you're not taking breaks at all. You might as well just run full time. So keep your run-walk ratio no higher than 6-to-1. Now here's a powerful one. Strength training reduces overuse injuries by half. Now that's from a 2014 meta-analysis published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine. They reviewed multiple studies and found that strength training done in just 1 to 3 times a week significantly lowered injury rates across endurance sports. So for me, I go to the gym, I do machines and dumbbells, occasionally do some body weight exercises, try to work especially your lower body, your glutes, your hamstring, especially your core, and don't forget the upper body. But doing those basic strength routines, you don't have to be a big dumbbell barbell lifter, you don't have to push a lot of weight, but doing some body weight, resistance bands, some dumbbells, machine work, say twice a week will do a long way to keeping you injury free. Now here's something backed by physiology and experience. Older runners recover more slowly. No surprise, huh? Multiple studies show that aging slows muscle protein synthesis, takes us longer to rebuild our muscles, tendon repair, and neuromuscular recovery, which means we need more time between hard efforts. You really need to give yourself that time off. Remember, we get stronger through recovery, not through running. Now, when I was younger, I could go harder a little more often, maybe run every day, maybe do a couple long runs, hard runs in a week. Now I can't do that. I have to space out my hard runs, my quality runs. I have to watch my fatigue. I have to prioritize rest and make sure I get plenty of protein and hydration. That's part of the plan. We need that because it's how we get stronger. Now, number 5, the last one is, again, the one I made a video not too long ago, and that's that running can actually slow your biological aging. And this is from a 2020 study in Journal of Aging Research that showed that regular endurance exercise, in this case, they were recommending 75 minutes a week of running, can help preserve telomere length. That's the length of our DNA, which is a marker of cellular aging. And another study, separate from that, published in Circulation, found that runners maintain higher VO2 max as they age, meaning they stay biologically younger than sedentary peers. So I'm not out there running trying to set a new PR, set a new pace. I'm running to stay young. I'm running to stay vibrant and sharp, and that's worth every mile I spend in it. So here's your science-backed cheat sheet for running smarter as you age. So don't spike your long run. Certainly keep them in the 5 to 10% range, but don't go above 30% jump in a long run compared to your longest run in the previous 30 days. Again, use run-walk intervals to reduce stress and fatigue on your body. Strength train twice a week to avoid overuse injuries. Again, doesn't have to be anything excessive. Just work some of those muscles throughout your body, especially your lower body. Respect your recovery. Give your body a chance to recover and heal and get hydration and protein while you're doing that. That's how you'll get stronger. And finally, keep running. Try and get 75 minutes of running. It'll help maintain, if not improve, your biological aging. So that's why I say run smart, go longer, stay ageless, because science supports it, science backs it, and my own journey kind of proves it. So now it's your turn. What smart adjustments have you made in your training as you've gotten older? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And don't forget to like and subscribe if this video has been helpful for you. I've got more science-backed and experience-tested running advice coming your way. Thanks again. Run smart, go longer, stay ageless.